This is your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio. PHLV Radio.
Hello, good evening, everyone. It's Friday evening here in Los Angeles or in the Pacific, and it is 9 p.m. on a Friday night. Now, also, if you are watching from the Philippines, it is exactly at 12 noon on a Saturday, a beautiful, kind of humid Saturday, but that is expected. And so magandang tanghali sa inyong lahat if you're watching from the Philippines. And if you're watching from the Pacific, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. And those people watching us across the globe, magandang umaga, magandang tanghali, at magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. And those people who will be watching the replay of this show, have a wonderful day. And I'm hoping that everything is fine and great on your part of wherever you are in the part of the world. Now, before we start with our special guest for today, live na live po tayo sa PHLV Radio Facebook page. Also, live na live din po tayo sa PHLV Radio YouTube channel. So if you are not a subscriber yet, what are you waiting for? So for today, just go like, share, and subscribe. Now, also, we're also live na live din po tayo. If you have Amazon Fire TV, just go to PHLV Radio TV, as well as if you have Alexa, those people who are kind of techie and you have the special equipment and it's Alexa, all you have to do is say, play, Alexa, play PHLV Radio. Those people naman po who would be joining us through audio, we are live din po ang audio streaming through different platform of podcast, namely Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, iHeartRadio, and Spotify. And those people who have been constantly asking us, if they miss the show or they're coming in late, where can they find our shows? Not only this particular show, but other past shows of PHLV Radio. You could always log into our website, which is www.phlvradio.com. And of course, you could always log into PHLV Radio YouTube channel, and we have a playlist of all the shows that maybe you want to replay or you want to view, or especially if you missed any of the shows of PHLV. Yon ang aming pong announcement for today. Now, special announcement before we start. If you are in the Las Vegas area, like tomorrow, we are the media partner. PHLV Radio is the media partner for Trilogy, which will be April 2nd. And it will be, if you're in Pacific, it will be tomorrow, April 2nd. And it's going to be at the M Pavilion. And it stars Eric Santos, Morissette Amon, and Christian Bautista. And that's going to be at the M Resort in Las Vegas. So just call, text, or PM us if you are interested in watching the show. Libre po yung aming ticket, simply because PHLV Radio is one of the media partner of the particular concert. So not to be missed. Okay, without much further ado, let me introduce to you our special guest for today. At marami tayong pag-usapan that in my mind, and it is so inspiring, at the same time, very motivating, especially for our viewers, na marinig natin ang kanyang story, yung kanyang beginning from childhood to where he is today. It is, I would say, it is a story of not giving up. It's a story of redemption. It's a story of acceptance. It's a story of faith, belief, and knowing who you are and what you want to be. And that is not being ashamed It is basta maganda, and definitely we will know more about it and about this particular person. He is a composer, a musician, a songwriter, a choir conductor, and so many other things pa na malalaman natin. So I think he needs to be heard, he needs to be known, he needs to be introduced. Not only he's very popular in his church, but the world needs to hear his music. So without much further ado, I am proud and privileged to have for today as a special guest on PHLV Radio on Alam Mo Ba, none other than Martin John Arellano. Hello, Martin. How are you? Say hello to our viewers and our listeners.
Yeah, hello. Magandang umaga. Good morning, good noon, good afternoon, and good evening sa lahat po ng ating listeners dito sa Philippines and all over the world po. Hi, Sir Josh.
Yeah.
Morning.
Hello. Okay, before we start, si Feli. Feli, I missed you. Feli is watching us from Seattle, Washington. Sabi niya, hi Kuya Josh, I missed 2 weeks of your shows. Well, Feli, like what I said, you can always go back and replay. I miss you too. Ednel is watching from Quezon City. Tapos, so sabi ni Feli, hi, John, it's Martin John Arellano. Makoy Marcos Anthony is watching from Laguna. Ay, sabi niya, hi, Ninong Josh. Okay, greetings to everyone, sabi ni Ednel. Okay, let's start. Okay, si Martin po ay composer, musician, like what I said, at marami po siyang mga songs na isulat. Pero let's start from let's talk about your childhood. Kailan mo nalaman na talagang you could write pala music and you could compose pala? When was that moment in time na na-realize mo na you have that gift of music? Ay, nawala siya. He got disconnected. Anyway, we'll talk a little bit. I think it's trying to connect. Alam niyo naman po dito sa Philippines, marami po talaga medyo that is really a challenge not only for this particular event, but definitely it's very challenging. And of course, we're hoping with this upcoming election on May 9th, the new administration, all of them, regardless who you're rooting for or you're voting for, they're all promising. One of the biggest promises they have is they're gonna fix the internet connection or the internet capability for the whole country. And I personally am looking to that simply because it is important for a country to have that connectivity because that's the way we connect to the world. Ayan po, nakikita ko nagtitry po si Martin John Arellano to log in. Hello, Gina Marcos, watching also from Laguna. Ang dami nating nanonood from Laguna, and I know there's a lot of people watching us in our different platforms. Yun, so ito yung si Martin po kasi. One of the things that I met him 2 weeks ago, simply because nung narinig ko po yung storya niya, I really wanted, actually, na-introduce po siya sa akin ng kaibigan. Sabi niya, he is one person na dapat marinig yung storya niya. And true enough, I met him. We had a meeting, and then for that meeting, tapos kwento niya sa akin yung humble beginning niya. And I was even inspired, especially during this time of pandemic, na ang dami talaga nangyayari. People losing their jobs, people losing their loved ones, and so on and so forth. So ito yung storya po ni Martin. Ayan, nakalagi na siya, pero medyo yung kanyang dapat Martin, medyo yung landscape mo kasi nakahiga yung camera mo ngayon. It's okay. Yeah, there, better. Okay. Yes. Welcome back, Martin. So like what I was saying earlier, medyo na-disconnect lang and it's expected. Oh yeah, mas maganda yung view mo, mas clear. Now, Martin, let's talk about your childhood. Kailan mo nalaman na meron kang gift of composing and songwriting? Kailan ba nag-start ito?
Actually, yung musical career ko started when I was 5 years old, kumakanta na po ako as a choir member sa church namin dito sa Sampaloc, Manila. Then at age like 9, no, I started composing my first composition, pero pang church siya, not a love song, but dedicated to God. So yun po. Then after that, dire-diretso na siya. I started composing.
Dire-diretso na until now.
Yes.
Now,
until
one
now.
of the things that I asked permission when we were talking, as well kanina offline, is I want to kind of touch your childhood and your beginning. Kasi I know it's just when we were talking about it in the restaurant a couple of weeks ago, I was really inspired yung from where you were to where you are now. And I think a lot of us will be blessed if you will allow that portion of your snippets of your childhood, yung discovery and all that. But instead of me telling your story, I'd like you to tell us your story the way it happened. And kasi ang ganda Martin, to be honest, I it's still playing in my mind na now na nalampasan mo yon, and without me giving more about it, I'd like you to start the way it happened. So go ahead, Martin.
Yeah, so it all happened nung bata ako. I felt that I was really parang maltreated and everything. Parang battered child ang tatay. Then siguro hindi ko na nakayanan. Kaya like umalis ako sa amin. And for a period of time, like I slept on the sidewalks, I slept on the streets, I slept sa jeepneys, I slept sa tricycles and everything. Lahat, as in talagang hindi may imagine ng isang tao yung naranasan ko. And talagang I thought wala na naniniwala sa akin, no? But despite all those misfortunes, I still nagcling lang ako sa Panginoon, sa Kanya lang.
Now, Martin, how old were you then? Nung umalis ka, let's just put a word to that. Nung naglayas ka, and you decided to move on dahil nga, ilang taong ka noon, Martin?
Naglayas po ako when I was 16 years old.
Okay.
That was way back 2006. Yeah.
Okay, kasi yung to leave home, yung family mo, that's a big thing for anybody. Parang hindi naman nagalit na pagalitan ka lang, lalayas ka. Yan may mga thought process yan eh. Especially at the tender age of 16 when wala ka pa talagang source of livelihood. Ano ba yung traumatic or masasabi nating medyo kinda parang discovery na nalaman mo growing up? That's why it led na. Kasi di ba minsan kasi sometimes when we go to life, may mga nangyayari sa buhay natin why things happen the way it did. Ano yung nangyari na parang na-realize mo, I am treated, sabi mo nga, I'll use your word, you were battered child. Hindi maganda yung treatment sa'yo simply because anong naganap before that?
Yeah. When I was, I think, 9 years old, I overheard my foster mom and his friend talking. Tinanong niya kung sino ba siya. Kasi after I performed, before that I performed, nagpiano ako in front of them. Parang in-entertain ko sila. After that, umalis na ako, but narinig ko yung conversation nila. Tinanong, sino ba siya? Ang sagot, ampun ko. Yeah. So I was
doon mo na-realize na you are not really you're really not, kumbaga, hindi ka talaga anak ng mami at daddy mo na nakalimutan mo, basically, right?
Yes po.
So
Correct.
yung when you were 9 years old, after giving a performance to your mom's friend, dun mo na, well, alam mo naman pagbata tayo, mayroon tayo mag-eavesdrop. So na-realize dun na nasabi na you're adopted. Na,
yes,
nung nalaman mong adopted ka, was that traumatic for you?
In a way, kasi ganito po, no? Sa mga friends ko, yung mga friends ko, nagtatanong sila actually, bakit iba yung itsura mo sa kanila?
Mm-hmm.
Ganon. So, siguro baka ampon ka. Yun yung sabi ng mga friends ko. Siyempre, ako hindi naman ako naniniwala agad doon. Kasi ang alam ko, anak talaga ako. Anak nila talaga, as in biological na anak. Then, yun na, dumating na yung confirmation na, ampon ako. So, yun.
Kasi normally, di ba, especially even all of us experience that people can be mean, especially our schoolmates o kaya playmates.
Yeah.
They would, parang common kasi yun, di ba? Pag yung medyo, kunyari, fair skin yung mga kapatid mo, dark skin ka, o kaya yung di ba, yung features mo medyo different from your mom, your dad, normally joke yun sa atin eh, di ba? Parang, ay, siguro ampun ka, o kaya napulot ka lang, di ba? Napulot ka lang sa tayo ng kalabaw. That was a joke. But yung sa'yo kasi, what was, to me, when we were talking before, when I first met you, doon ako na taken kasi it is so parang heartbreaking, especially for a 9-year-old person, or especially a boy at that time, na marinig mo yon, especially na-confirm. Diba? Iba yung joke eh. Kasi kahit sa magkakapatid, siblings, we joke about, ampon, ganyan. Tapos for you to know that. So, now that you knew, was there a confrontation? Nagtanong ka ba kung totoo? O after that eavesdrop? Kasi baka mamaya yung eavesdrop, hindi naman pala ikaw pinag-uusapan. Diba? Take us to that point in time.
Yeah. Actually, walang confrontation na naganap. Wala siyang confrontation na naganap.
Mm.
Yeah. I think that time, though it's very, very heartbreaking na malaman ko na ampon ako, I don't know. I just accepted it. Why? Because yung lola ko kasi, which she's the one na nag-alaga sa akin, I felt really loved. I felt contented. Yeah. Kaya parang heartbreaking yun na malaman ko na ampon ako. But hindi siya nagkaroon ng sobrang like biyak sa puso. Kasi nga, minahal ako ng sobra-sobra. Yeah.
Alam mo, Martin, yun ang maganda na I hope the people who are listening and viewing us or watching us, yun kasi, di ba, parang I always believe, minsan kasi maraming tao sa paligid, it could be a relative, friend, or an acquaintance, that they fill up yung parang void sa atin. So I think in your particular predicament, ang nag-fill up nung void na yon when it comes to that good feeling of being cared and loved is the lola. Okay, now fast forward tayo, so nalaman mo na. So ang gusto kong malaman, you said at the age of 15 or 16, naglayas ka. What ano yung tulak kayo doon? Why did you do that? At the age of 15, wala ka pang source of income noon. Diba?
Totoo po yan. Okay. That time, my grandmother, nagpaaral sa akin, nag-support sa akin, nagmahal sa akin. She passed away. So, so after that, after she passed away, doon na medyo nagsimula. na parang iba na. Iba na yung, pakikitungo nila sa akin. And, talagang hindi mo maaatim yung sinasabi nila, yung words nila. Ito, sample lang to. Total, real talk, opening up ito. Sa sarili mong, sa house, with your, with your loved ones, tatawagin, habang kumakain, tatawagin ka Timawa.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and especially that age. Yeah, I could agree.
Yeah. I mean, sino ba naman ang hindi masasaktan doon? Right? Sino ba naman hindi masasaktan doon na pamilya mo tatawagin kang ganon? I mean, Timawa is short for, like patay gutom or what. Yeah, parang ganon.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, that's one of the main reasons why I left. And isa pa, of course, yung occasion na binubugbog ako, talagang lumulusot ako sa ilalim ng dining table. Lusot ako doon. Talagang yeah. So, I parang nagano ako, parang feeling ko talagang I really need to separate myself from them.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Martin? At the end of the day, feeling ko rin kasi at that age, especially yung support system, you lost the support system. So parang mahirap man isipin for a 15 or 16 years old na bata na to do that. What you did kasi was kailangan talaga ma-push ka eh. Hindi lang dahil kasi di ba normally, especially doon sa mga millennials, normally you do things na dahil napagalitan ka, pinawi yung cellphone mo, grounded ka, wag ka yung sa'yo kasi, and I would not go into details na yung mga treatments na nangyari to push you, pero it must be really that bad para without any income, without any source of livelihood, for you to be pushed out. So I'm not saying tama yung ginawa mo, but I do understand, and I know a lot of our viewers and our listeners would understand na yung minsan kasi pag na-push ka na masyado sa corner, that the only way for you to survive is to bail out, umalis. Okay, now nung umalis ka, ginanap ka ba nila? Do you know whether they look for you?
Well, ganito po. Actually, tinanong nila ako kung hinanap ka ba nila? Sabi ko, I don't know. Feeling ko hindi. Kasi kung hahanapin nila ako, they knew where to find me. No?
Yeah.
Nasa vicinity lang ako. Vicinity lang ng wandering around, sleeping sa sidewalks and everything. So, yan po.
Okay. Okay. To lighten up muna, kasi I know meron kang parang song na prepared para to talk about a snippet of your childhood. So I think this is the time na parang i-introduce mo yung song. I know you're not gonna sing it for us, but another person, another artist will be doing that for you. So introduce mo tong song na to lighten up the mood, kasi that is yung na-reveal mo ngayon is very, very heavy. Kasi parang, di ba tayo, sarili naman tayo napapagalitan, napapalo, pero hindi ka aalis kung hindi lang talaga super na-push talaga. Yung sabi nga na-push yung button. So itong song na, o yung itong composition na to, what is it about?
Okay. Actually, this song is the story of my life compressed in like 4.5 minutes.
Okay.
parang ganon, yeah. Ito, aside from, yung lola ko kasi was a math teacher, high school math teacher. And aside from that, she's also a good singer.
Okay.
Then, then yung lolo ko, he also plays like a piano or a guitar. Kasi alam ko, member siya ng rondalya. No? Then kami, tuwan-tuwa kami kasi ako nung kumakanta na. Like mga church songs and everything. Yeah. So ito, this is a song of my happy part of my childhood. Happy part of my childhood. So
nung kino-post mo to, Lola is still around?
No, wala pa po. Wala na po,
Wala.
actually. Yeah, this is just a reminisce. Ay, parang nagre-reminisce ako ng childhood days ko when I wrote this.
Okay.
Yes.
So, okay. Anong title nito?
Yeah, ang title nito is Ang Aking Kwento.
Aking kwento. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll hear it audio, but you'll see us video. Kaming dalawa ni and we'll do a voice over in that. And then hindi namin po i-play the whole 4 minutes, pero snippets lang po kasi dami pa nating gustong malaman tungkol kay Mark or Martin. Okay, go ahead. Let's play the composition na ang aking kwento by Martin John. We're trying to put it on live. So, hinahanap pa ng ating kaibigan.
Noong ako'y musmus pa, daigdig puno ng musika. Sa pagsipol ng aking lola'y isang himig ang nagagawa. Habang ang aking lolo'y tumutugtog sa aming piano, puno ng kasiyahan ang buong sambahayan. Ito ang aking buhay, kinukwento sa inyo, nilalaman ng puso ng isang munting musiko. Itong aking awitin, pakinggan hanggang dulo, at sana'y maibigan nyo itong aking kwento.
Wow! So, ang ganda. So, ito yung parang, alam mo, Martin, I enjoy the melody and also the lyrics. So, if ever anybody is interested, saan nila makikita? Nasa Spotify na ba to? Or is this something na nasa archive mo? Or is it something for sharing? Kasi parang very pop siya, pero very meaningful. Especially now we have a snippet kung yung kwento mo. So, where can you find this? Is this something we could download?
Yeah, actually, this song was, I think that's still on Spotify and ano. But ngayon, I think nasa archives ko pa lang siya, but I'm planning to release it sometime.
Yan siya.
Yes po.
Sabi ni go ahead. Sabi ni
Yes,
Juliet, si Jessica Ruiz Rom. Sabi niya, hi Sir Martin. Tapos si Sofia Alex or Alex. Go Maestro Martin. Sabi ni Feli Alpien. Sabi niya, super galing. Tapos si Jessica Ruiz Rom gave you so many red hearts. Yon.
Thank you, everyone.
So ito, na-compose ito at what age? Do you remember?
Actually, this song was actually recently lang ito. Kasi I was so missing my childhood days. Na actually wala pa akong ito lang yung kaisa-isang song na ginawa ko about my childhood. Wala nang iba. Yan lang. So parang kaya it's I don't know, pero parang kaya siguro medyo reserved din, may reservations din ako when na ilabas siya because it's so precious to me. Sobrang precious to me. But hearing the comments, the good comments and everything, parang ang sarap na niyang i-share sa buong mundo na ito yung childhood ko. Ang saya nitong childhood days ko.
Kasi ang ganda, parang very himig handog. Sabi nga ni Gina Marcos, ang ganda naman, and McCoy and Marcos Antonio, ang ganda po ng song. So, these are people you don't know, and they're just hearing snippets of it at nagandahan na agad sila sa few minutes of that song. So I think you owe to the world to share that. And malay mo, it would, I know for a fact, sabi nga nila, there's a way na i-inspire and it can inspire other people dahil dito sa kanta na to. Okay? So I think my simple advice to you, huwag mo na lagay sa archive, lagay mo na uli sa Spotify. Pwede pa, not only it will inspire, at least that would give you a source of income as well. Now, sabi mo nga, nung age 15, 16, because of what happened to your childhood, you decided to lumayas. At the same time, parang naging street person ka, di ba? So, paano yun? Paano yung transition na yun? Kasi, looking at you now, parang hindi mo makikita yung traces of that hardship. Eh. So, I have no concept kung paano ka nakasurvive being 15 and 16. Can you kind of touch on that, on how you survived it? Sabi mo nga, you sleep sa mga tricycle, sa bangketa, sa mga jeepney, doon ka natutulog. But paano ka nagkaroon ng transition?
Okay. That time, yun nga, tumira ako sa mga sidewalks, and everything. Pero yung attachment sa church, hindi ko iniwan. So, tira sa ganito, tira sa ganyan, and everything. Tapos nagkaroon ng isang tao na nagtiwala. Na nagtiwala sa akin. And on a side note, alam niyo po ba na itong tumulong sa akin was one of my former parang enemy of mine. Yeah. Parang gano'n. Yeah. Parang hindi ko siya gusto. Na noong time na yun ng mga bata pa ako, kasi of course yung mga, syempre kapag bata ka, lahat ng mga sinasabi ng ibang tao, uy, alam mo ba sa ganito? Yan. May iniwala ka siya. So, hindi ko siya gusto noon time. But, eto nga, nung tinanong ko yung isang kaibigan ko, which is also a member of his, kasi meron siyang choir po sa church. Tinanong ko, baka nanonood siya, hello Kuya Greg, hello po. Tinanong ko, sabi ko, bro, pwede bang tumira sa kanya? Ang name niya is Kuya Greg Madera. Sa church din namin. Sabi ko, bro, pwede bang tumira dyan kay Kuya Greg? Kasi talagang wala akong shelter. Sinabi sa kanya. Alam mo, sabi nung kaibigan ko, alam mo, so magsabi ka lang sa kanya. Kasi yung pusa nga, pinapatira niya, ikaw pa kaya na tao. Alam niyo po, tapos po, nilakasan ko yung loob ko. Lumapit ako sa kanya. Tapos sabi ko, Kuya Greg, pwede po ba makitira sa inyo? Alam mo, sabi niya, walang halong galit or, parang disappointment or what. Ang sabi lang niya, halika dito, pwede ka naman dito. Kaya lang, pagtitisan mo yung pagkain namin, kung ano yung nasa pagkainan, yun lang yung kaya namin i-offer sa'yo. Sabi ko, okay lang po, Kuya Greg, okay lang po. So, ayun, alam nyo, doon nagkaroon ng turning point yung buhay ko. Yan. So,
parang, ang ganda nung sinabi mo, kasi nga, di ba, ako kasi naniniwala na there's always a light sa tunnel, sa dark tunnel. Yeah. Naniniwala rin ako na ang God or whoever you believe, supreme being, sabi nga, whether you're Catholic, Christian, there's always a way of the good Lord will send you people to remind all of us na nandyan yan, di ba? Nandyan lang siya. Pero siguro in this particular case, si Greg yon ang nagpahiwatig sa'yo na it's not and all, di ba? Na ang ganda nung sabi mo nga, at sometimes kasi, ito yung paniniwala ko, sometimes kasi, you have to reach out. Diba? Mm-hmm. Like ito, sabi mo, kinapalan yung mukha mo, nag-reach out ka kay Greg. Kasi, yun ang I think, mga sana ma-take away ng mga tao na nakikinig o nanonood sa atin. Sometimes, you really have to reach out. Sometimes, you really have to tell other people na baka kailangan mo ng tulong. we all, sabi nga, no one is an island, di ba? So yung kay Greg, kudos to you, and if you're watching, saludo ako sa iyo for doing what you did for itong kay Martin, kasi it's a big deal. Siguro sa ibang tao parang it is parang kumbaga mystery to them yung pinagdaanan mo, but I could understand. Okay, now pasok na tayo kay Greg. Ito ngayon si Greg. So kinupkup ka, and up to what age ka nagstay kay Greg? Kay Greg?
Yeah. Actually pumasok ako sa kanya no 16 ako lumaya sa amin. So kinupkup niya ako at age 18. Yeah. So yun. Ang ginawa niya no at age 18 pinaano niya lang muna ako. Una muna parang actually may business kasi siya. No? So pinatingnan-tingnan lang niya ako sa norms ng business and everything. Then I learned on how it works, on how that business works. Meron siyang parang like picture frame business. Parang ganon. Yeah. So ito, ginawa niya, binigyan niya ako ng opportunity. Actually lahat ng ginawa niya, maira-wrap up ko lang sa isang word. Opportunity. Lahat ng opportunity binigay niyo sa akin, lahat ng connections, ibinigay niyo sa akin, lahat ng suporta, then financial, and all the connections. Kaya nagkaroon ako ng mga counting connections, no? Hanggang sa I think I was 23. Yeah, like 5 years ako sa kanya. 23 nag-decide na ako na ayun yung sabi niya, kailangan darating ka sa isang point na kailangan matuto ka ng lumipad sa sarili mong pakpak. Yun nga. But in spite of that, hanggang ngayon po, kahit kapag may problema ako, Kuya Greg, alam mo may problema ako, nandyan siya palagi. Sobrang supportive. Para siyang para siyang pader na every time na feeling mo babagsak ka, nandyan siya para tulungan ka.
Wow. And ano yung name uli niya? Greg? Ano yung last name?
Greg Madera. Yeah.
Hey Greg, if you're watching, and I know you are, you are one good person na talagang you don't know yung hindi lang si Martin ang na-save mo during the time. I know hearing the story ni Martin, a lot of people will be touched. At napakaganda na marinig at mabigyan ka rin ng pagpupugay na what you have touched and what you have done to this person is beyond compare, sabi nga priceless. O sabi ni Juliet, very inspiring. Sabi naman ni Feli out there, Martin John, you are very talented. Sabi ni Gina Marcos, sana mapakinggan ng buong song. yung ang aking kwento. Sunny Francisco is watching. Hi, Sunny. Tapos sabi rin ni Gina Marcos, sabi niya, may mga tao talaga na may mabubuting puso. So yun siguro, alam mo, I want to believe na kahit na yung may pinagdaanan ka doon sa pamilya mo, nakagitna mong pamilya, pero there's always a person or a group of people who would still manage to show you a different kind of people, different kind of treatment. So parang hindi naman siya on and all, di ba? Kasi minsan parang sunod-sunod na batok. Okay, now ay yung mga nanonood po, this is pero medyo talagang pabigat ng pabigat yung ating pinagkukwentuhan at meron pang mga pasabog itong si John, si Martin, si Mark. So, yung second song naman na compose mo, what is this about? Ano yung storya nito? What made you decide na ito isusulat mo? Ano yung inspiration behind it? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The second song na ipaparinig ko was actually a story of my faith. No, a story of my faith. Yeah. Na alam mo ang sobrang ganda. I think the listeners should listen attentively to the chorus part. Because yes, the chorus part. Kasi sobrang ganda na meaning ito na yung iba kasi nakatulad ko, no, na na street children na tumira sa kalsada, they end up, pariwara and everything. But ang maganda lang dito sa akin, ang kaibahan sa akin is I found God. And hindi ako umalis sa kanya. So itong second song na ito, ang title is Ikaw Pala. No? Ikaw Pala.
Ikaw Pala.
Yes.
Di ko na maalala nang ako'y huling dumako sa iyong dambana, Panginoon. Ako'y nagtatanong, tila may kulang. Pinilit kong tumingin sa kung saan. Akala ko doon ay masusumbungan, ngunit ng aking madatnan, ika'y di matagpuan. Hanggang ako'y tumungo sa iyong tahanan, doon ko naramdaman tunay na kapahingahan. Ikaw pala ang matagal ko nang hinahanap. Ikaw pala ang kasagutan sa hinahangad nitong kaluluwa. Ikaw pala ang maghihilom sa mga sugat ko. Ikaw pala ang magpupuno sa kakapusan ko. Ikaw pala ang magbubuo sa durog kong puso. Ikaw pala, Panginoon.
Wow, Martin! Grabe! Bakit hindi mo nire-release yung maganyang kanta? It's so inspiring!
Yes, so actually, alam niyo po, just on a side note again, this was composed lang, I think last year during the, of course, the pandemic. No? And ito, actually, this is just a raw demo. Raw pa lang siya, wala pa pong orchestration and everything. And it's me that you're hearing. Ako yung kumanta.
So, dapat pala kinanta mo ng live, Martin.
Naku po, wala na po yung medyo na yung boses. Medyo hindi na,
you'll be
kumbaga hindi na pang
Alam mo, sometimes kasi, di ba, like yung I love the song. Nagustuhan ko so far, hindi ko na-preview yung mga songs na yan, pero it is so, ang aking kwento is really nice. Tapos ito, this one is so meaningful, so touching, and talagang I know it will hit home. Whether you're a Christian, you're a Catholic, kasi it could be, yung ikaw pala could be anyone else, pero syempre, in your particular case, it's God you're referring to. Teka, before we continue, dami pumasok ng mga viewers natin. Si Catherine Cruz. Si Catherine Cruz says, hello, Kuya Josh. Catherine Cruz is the wife of the former Consul General of Los Angeles. Hello, Catherine, and she's watching from Los Angeles, California. Carmi Santos Ong is watching. Hello, Carmi and your family. Si Cha Marcos is watching as well. Ang dami nating Marcos dito, nagbabadya. Sabi na, so si Rupina Rufina Rotoni. Wow, ang lamig ng boses. Martin John, good luck, enjoy, God bless. Sabi ni Feli Alpien, and I share the sentiments ni Feli. It gives me goosebumps sa sobrang galing. Si Henry Alex, very touching. Si Sofia Alex, sabi niya, wala pong areglo pang-choir yan. Ikaw pala, maestro. Wow! Sabi niya, yun. Kita mo, at ito and some of these people you don't even know and they're giving you already yung kanilang voice of approval. Yung, hindi naman kailangan mo pang i-validate kasi yung song mo should really be heard. That's why I'm very, very happy that napaunlakan mo kami sa panahon mo kasi it's really time. Maybe, kasi ako, like I think I mentioned you in passing, I don't believe in accidents I believe in destiny waiting to happen. So maybe it's our destiny na ako yung first live interview mo. Sabi ko kanina, parang ang dami kong mga guests na mga first live interview virgins and you're one of them. So yun, parang very encouraging yung mga tao na sinasabi nila na this should be heard. Kasi sobrang galing, sobrang touching, especially in these trying times natin. Okay, now, since we heard that song, balik naman natin, now that you are, kinugkog ka na ni Kuya Greg, and you mukhang okay ka na, you were exposed to some businesses, ano na naman, di ba, kasi parang, I know parang you growing up, okay naman, and then you discovered your identity, then tapos you were maltreated, you left home kasi namatay na si Lola who was giving you all the love and support. Tapos then Kuya Greg came along and supported you. Tapos ano naman pa ang nangyari after that?
Okay. After that, so sabi ni Kuya Greg, Martin, kailangan mo nang lumipad sa sarili mong pakpak. So ngayon, ang nangyari, of course, nag-start na ako na investing on my music. Nag-start na ako mag-invest sa music ko. I started with him as a client, actually. With him as my first customer. So parang lahat ng mga compositions niya inaareglo ko. I mean, I do the musical arrangements of those of his compositions. Then after that, yun na, dire-diretso na siya. No, parang yung mga connections niya ni-refer niya sa akin. Then ako yung gumagawa na ng mga music for their competitions, parang singing competitions, like shows, no, mga concerts and everything. Yeah. So yun na yung start ng the new me. Kumbaga, parang okay. The new me. Yes.
Pero nagtuloy-tuloy ba ito o there's another dagok sa buhay mo?
Nako, ito na talaga yon. So, ito na naman. Iiyak na naman ako. Okay. So, until all went well, okay na until 2020. Yeah.
The pandemic.
March
2020, yeah.
Correct. Natandaan ko pa ang exact date, March 15, 2020. Nag-start lockdown dito sa atin. So, of course, nung pandemic time, the world comes to a halt. Talaga nag-stop ang buong mundo. Hindi ako exemption, kasama ako. No? Then, eto na. That time, for ilang months, of course, tigil lahat. Walang shows, walang concerts, walang competitions. So, tigil lahat. Pati yung mga projects ko, natigil and everything. Yung mga lakad ko dapat na-cancel. Then, dumating yung time na, of course, I have a room to pay. I have a house to pay, all the utilities and everything. So ang nangyari, lahat ng savings ko, lahat ng savings ko naubos. No?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, naubos. And that time, I started questioning God. Sabi ko, Lord, bakit naman sa lahat, bakit ako pa? Ako pa na palagi nakakapit sa'yo. Bakit ako pa? Hala, ito na. I'm getting teary-eyed na. Sorry. Okay. So, yun. And alam mo kapag talagang that time, as in walang-wala na. And pwede ko ba sabihin yun dito, Sir Josh? Yeah. I was thinking of ending my life. Yeah. I was thinking of, committing suicide na gusto kong tumalon sa bahay namin. Ang bahay namin ay ang kwarto ko is 4th floor. Parang gusto kong tumalon. Para to end it all. Kasi hirap na ako. Then, tinitingnan ko na, sino-survey ko na yung labas namin.
Grabe ka, sino-survey mo kung saan ka babaksak, gano'n?
Parang tinitingnan ko na. Tapos, alam mo nung time na yon, when I was starting to question God and I was feeling really hopeless, then, eto na, may dumating. I got a call. Sabi, Sir Martin, may gusto magpaturo sa iyo ng voice. Yeah, may gusto magpaturo sa iyo ng voice. Noong una medyo reluctant ako na sorry, hindi na kasi ako nagtuturo ng voice. Kasi nga, yun. Siguro maybe I was not thinking straight na anywhere kasi nga, I was so desperate. No? So, sabi niya, ay, ganun po ba? Sabi ko na lang, sige, ganito na lang. Sige, ako na lang, ipakausap ko na lang. Bigay mo na lang yung number ko, then tawag na lang siya sa akin. Sabi ko, sige, okay. Then after like ilang days, like 2 or 3 days, tumawag siya. Yeah, sabi ganon. Bungad pa lang sa akin, actually, tawag niya sa akin, Coach. Coach, yan, tapos, Coach, this is, ang tawag pa niya sarili niya, this is Ricky. Sabi niya, this is Ricky Rosario, sabi niya. And sabi niya, pwede bang mag-train sa'yo ng voice? Actually, marami siyang tinanong all about the techniques, vocal techniques, all the technicals. Pero ang talaga umano sa akin is, sabi niya, ang talaga tumatak sa akin, sabi niya, pwede bang sumubok muna ako sa'yo? Yan. Like, mga 2 sessions lang muna. Trial sessions. Sabi ko, sige po, okay lang. Tinanong niya pala ako, magkano po yung nyo? Magkano po yung fee? So, I gave him my fee. So, sabi ko na para at least malaman nila yung greatness ni Lord. Sabi ko, 1,000 per hour po ang fee. So sige po, ganito. Sige coach, mag-ano ko sa'yo, 1 hour lang muna tayo, 2 sessions. So, sabay, tanda ko yun, it was a Saturday and a Sunday. Yeah. So ang nangyari kasi nun, after ng Sunday service namin sa simbahan, I went straight here sa studio. So, yun, online pa that time kasi pandemic 2020. Then sabi niya, yun na, nangyari na yun, nag-trial session kami, 2 araw. Then, a week passed by, hindi siya tumawag. Sabi ko, nako, mukhang hindi yata ako pasado. Oo. The second week, I got a call from him. Alam mo, sabi niya, Coach, final na. ikaw na pipiliin ko. Okay, ganito. Nasa akin naman yung account number mo. Okay, I will send 18,000 pesos for 18 sessions. Sabi ko, ha? Alam mo talagang sobrang umiyak talaga ako ng time na yun. Kasi hindi ko in-expect. Hindi ko talaga in-expect. Akala ko talaga wala. Kasi ang kakompetensya ko sa kanya was one from, a well-known TV station na vocal coach talaga. Yeah. So, sabi ko, Lord, grabe naman to. Talagang grabe yung dating. Talagang kinantay mo talaga na hopeless na ako sa buhay ko. Sa kadarating, saka mo ibibigay sa akin. Alam mo, yun na-realize ko lang yun, na sinabi rin nung member ko ng choir. Ay, kung nanonood ka, Marvy, hello. Sabi niya, alam mo, Martin, ganun talaga kasi hindi niya hinaantay na maging hopeless ka. Ang hinaantay niya yung mag-surrender ka sa kanya. So, alam mo, yun, doon ako na-touch ako sobra. Kasi at that time, I think I surrendered myself sa kanya. Sabi ko, Lord, sige, kung gusto mo na kunin mo na ako. Kung bahala ka na. Ikaw na lang yung hawak ko ng buhay ko ngayon. So after 18 sessions, on the 16th session, nung 18 sessions namin, sabi niya, Coach, alam ko hindi pa tapos yung session natin. 16 session pa lang tayo. But I'm going to deposit 32,000 pesos for 32 sessions. Sabi ko,
More.
Oh my.
From 18 to plus 32. Okay.
Yeah, at makukonsume na niya yung 18 eh. So ang mangyari, magde-deposit ulit siya ng 32,000 pesos. Sabi ko, grabe talaga. Alam mo, sobra yung blessing na yun. Then, I think nanonood siya ngayon. Sa palagay ko, nanonood din siya ngayon. Can I mention his name? Sir? Okay lang.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Special mention to Justice Ricardo Rosario of Supreme Court. Hello po. Thank you po for giving me another chance, no? Yeah, para siyang thank you po sa pagbibigay sa akin na para madugtungan yung buhay ko. Kasi talagang gusto ko na talagang mawala eh. Then the Lord through you as an instrument, you gave me another chance to live again. So,
sabi nga, parang siya yung lifeline mo.
Yes,
alam mo
correct
yung
po.
maganda sa take-away ko dun sa kwento mo.
Mm-hmm.
Talagang, and I know for a fact na, kasi isang show ko rin for Sunday, marami kami na-receive na talaga itong pandemya. Even I will not deny, lahat tayo talaga nag-suffer. Kasi may mga, di ba, yung sinasabi ko sa kaibigan ko this morning bago tayo nag-live, na lahat tayo may plano eh. Every year may plano, di ba? Kaya nga may planner. Meron kang weekly, monthly, yearly, tapos 3 years plan, 5 years plan. Pero yung pandemya talaga, it threw everybody out of the window. Hindi talaga natin, wala sa equation natin. I didn't even thought about it in my lifetime. Kasi parang 18th century pa nangyari bubonic plague. Pero ito talaga, it changes everything. Kaya nga, di ba, not only namamatay ka na sa sickness, sa virus, tapos ito pa, di ba, yung livelihood natin, talaga na-apektuhan. Now, yung sa'yo, and I know you're not the only one, hindi siya isolated case that thought about, the easy way out. Pero ang maganda kasi yung nangyari sa'yo, parang, I like that. Yun talaga, and I hope yung mga listeners and viewers natin, na realize na talagang, wala talaga, it's not our control. Hindi lahat ng bagay sa mundo, controllable mo, yung control mo, or under your belt. Sometimes, tama yung sinabi mo, and I like that. If anything na ma-take away kung doon sa portion ng life mo yun, yung total surrender. You just surrender na lang. Kasi, sabi nga, hindi naman siya late, hindi naman siya ahead of time. It is time. So, di ba, ang galing nung inisip mo na, inisip mo na, tatalunan ko to, 4th floor, ayan. Tapos all of a sudden, di ba, parang out of the blue, wala sa equation, dumating ang phone call with 18,000 pesos naging life. That's like 32. Di ba? Sabi mo nga, you want to tell that or to share that to show the greatness of the Lord. Or whoever, yung mga kung sino man yung talagang pinaniniwala nyo, hold on lang. Sabi nga, and I said this so many times, make your faith bigger than your fear. Especially in this time na talagang we question. Lahat, including myself, I question. Bakit? Ang lagi yung tanong ko, bakit yung mga taong mabubuti, yun ang parang nagkakaroon ng so many trials and tribulations. Yung mga, alam ko na mga hindi ganong kabutihan, parang feeling mo, pag if you look at them, parang lalo pa sila na-bless. Whoever is blessing them. Yun ang question ko. As a matter of fact, I questioned that. I said that question to a good friend of mine not too long ago. Yun, nga maganda yung sinabi mo. I think yun magandang takeaway sa story na just total surrender. Diba? Kasi pag surrender ka, parang it eats up na lumuluwag yung pakiramdam mo. Diba? At alam mong may sasapo sa'yo. Diba? In this case, ayan, pinadala nga sa'yo itong si Justin to be that guiding source for you. Now, okay, before we continue on that other thing, sabi ni Jessica Ruiz from God's timing is always perfect. I absolutely agree. Kaya ito sa mga nakikinig at nanonood na parang ang tagal naman, I would borrow yung sinabi ni Jessica Ruiz from God's timing is always perfect. Diba? It's not our time, but His time. Yun lang ang paniwalaan natin, yun ang ating panghawakan. Now, para ma-isap ng konti, kasi pabigat na bigat po yung ating kwento ng life story ni Martin. Martin, ano yung third composition na gusto mong iparinig sa amin? At why ito? Paano ito nagawa? What was the inspiration behind it? You tell us.
Okay. So ito po, actually, may connection to doon. No? This was, sorry po if gagawin kong ulit na medyo mabigat-bigat pa ng konti. This is like a last testament of mine. No po. Nung time na yon, parang gusto ko yun yung iiwanan ko na last song. This is titled Huling sorry. Yeah, actually hindi ko pa naiano yan. Pero ang ito na lang, yung isang song na ito, ang title is Kung Mahal Mo Siya.
Okay, and this is paano to nabuo?
Yeah. Okay, ito may times kasi of course na yung of course as a composer na meron kasi yung mga stories ng friend mo na parang gusto magpakamartir. Yung mga ganon na like na sige para lang lumigaya ka, sige iano na kita, palalayain na kita. Yeah, may mga ganong stories. So ito hindi naman siya masyadong mabigat pero worth listening to. Yeah, title is Kung Mahal Mo Siya.
Kung Mahal Mo Siya. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, ito po yung composition ni Martin Arellano and it is Kung Mahal Mo Siya.
Magkatabi man tayo tuwing gabi, mga kilos mo iba ang sinasabi, pagmamahal ay tila umaandar, naghihintay na sabihin mo, ako pa ba'y iniibig mo o ito'y di na totoo? Ang puso kong ito'y sobrang litong-lito. kapalit naman to'y kasiyahan mo sinta. Kung mahal mo siya, huwag ka na mag-alala. Dahil kahit masakit man sa akin, ikaw ay aking palalayain.
Grabe, Martin, parang naalaki ng hugot doon, sabi ni Gina Marcos, sabi niya, God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. Amen to that, Gina. And I
Amen.
Si Ednel, sabi niya, shout out sa Martir. Siguro that is referring to that song na pinarinig mo sa amin. Now, lighten up the mood naman. Itong mga inspiration na to, what was the thought process mo pag nagko-compose ka? Is it at the moment lang? Is it early morning? O basta parang, ano yung nauuna? Kasi may mga composers din ako na i-guest na sa show. Do you do the lyrics first or do you do the melody first?
Okay. Regarding sa first question, no. Me on my own point of view, ang pag-compose kasi for me, yung inspiration, no, behind that composition, walang pinipili siyang oras eh. Minsan, alam mo po ba, Sir Josh, minsan kahit madaling araw. Yeah, kahit madaling araw. Okay. Ang pinaka minsan naiinis ako na minsan kapag madaling araw yung brain mo nagwo-work pa rin, like para may melody sa brain mo na ayaw ka patulugin hangga't hindi mo siya sinusulat or hangga't hindi mo siya nire-record sa phone mo, kahit melody lang. May ganong time na yun. Sa akin yung inspiration walang pinipiling oras. Pwedeng umaga, pwedeng hapon, pwedeng gabi, pwedeng madaling araw, at walang pinipiling sitwasyon. Kahit anong sitwasyon, makakagawa at makakagawa ka ng isang magandang obra, isang magandang composition. And regarding din naman dun sa kung ano yung nauuna, actually mas nauuna ako sa lyrics kasi more than the lyrics muna, then the melody, then the music. Kasi yung real talk, I really hindi ko forte ang paggawa talaga ng lyrics. I really suck at it. Sobrang I mean hindi ko kayang gumawa ng yung lyrics na like sobrang lalim and everything. So ang ginagawa ko, unay ko muna yung lyrics. Pag okay ng lyrics, lalagyan ko na siya ng melody. Ang maganda lang po sa akin, since I am a pianist, no, also I am a singer, mas madali sa akin mag-input ng melody kumpara sa lyrics. Yan. Okay. So, yes. So, ang mangyayari, gawa ng lyrics, then i-hum ko lang yung i-hum ko lang yung melody. Then after ko i-hum yung isang buong melody for that one whole song, i-apply ko na sa lyrics na talaga, as in yung lahat ng putol, dito dapat pumutol ako, dito dapat mabilis, dito dapat mapagal. Ganon. Then after that, gagawin ko na yung music. Yan. So doon na lumalabas yung lahat ng damdamin, kasi minsan lumalabas lang yung totoong damdamin, yung juice ng nararamdaman mo. Na-extra kapag ka nandun yung music. Yung nandun yung orchestration, pag nandun na lahat, pati yung strings, yung gitara, yung piano, parang tinatamaan lahat ng heart, yung lahat ng heartstrings mo. Yan. So, yun ang aking procedure.
Kaano, mabilis ka bang mag-compose or depende sa nararamdaman mo? Kasi meron din ako kilala na they could write a good song in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And iba naman, it takes forever.
Okay. Actually, siguro ako, though hindi ako 2 minutes makagawa ng song. Minsan, actually, pag sinabi ko kasing song, I mean the whole process na together with the -1, the instrumentals and everything. No? Kapag ka ganun kasi, pagkasama ng instrumentals and demo and everything, umaabot siya ng fastest siguro like mga 2 hours. Yan, tapos na. Or 3 hours, ganun. Pero alam mo, Sir Josh, meron akong song na, Diyos ko, kinopost ko siya ng 16 years old hanggang ngayon, hindi ko pa natatapos.
At ang the reason for that is?
Hindi ko mahanap yung connect nung song na yon. Kasi it was actually about someone I loved before. Yeah, parang yun, you know, yung love, yung mga love story noon, no. Eto, hindi ko mahanap. Sabi ko hindi ko mahanap yung talagang ko-connect sa after ng chorus. Parang ganun, parang after ng chorus usually may bridge, 'di ba? So hindi ko mahanap 'yun. Meron akong ginawa ng mga drafts noon. But sabi ko kasi me as a musician and as a composer, mararamdaman mo 'yun na pag kami connect, may ganun sa heart mo na na oy, ito, swak to. 'Yun talaga, Sir Josh, talagang wala. As in, kahit anong ilagay ko, wala talaga. So sabi ko, sige, set aside lang muna kita. Ang title nun is, naku, pangalan to eh. Pangalan yung name niya. Basta, ayoko na sabihin yung pangalan. Basta yun.
Now, as a composer and songwriter, you joined competitions, no? Yung mga national, domestic dito sa Philippines. So ano yun? And how did you fare dito sa mga... I know you did join competition kasi yung isang good friend ko rin, she was in the same group as you were dito sa competition. So was that a good experience for you?
Yeah, okay. First no, ang sinalihan ko na first na competition ko was a Song of Praise, ASOP Music Festival. So like sa Channel 37 siya. That time kasi puro puro inspirational songs. Songs. Alam mo, ang ganda-ganda kasi ang ganda ng sa akin po yung dun sa A Song of Praise na yon, nung time namin, doon ko na-realize na in making a song, hindi dapat naka-box ka. Hindi ka dapat naka-box sa kung anong forte mo. Dapat pumunta ka rin doon sa labas ng box mo. No, meron kasi ako narinig doon na contender. Ang ganda-ganda ng song niya, hindi siya ballad. More like a fast song, no? Then ang melody niya very very simple. Yun din yung isa sa mga realizations ko na the simpler the better. No, mas simple at mas galing sa puso, mas okay. Kasi mas makakarelate ang tao kumpara doon sa mga melodies na sobrang intricate na masyado maraming notes in between. So, yeah, yun. And then I joined after that. That was 2014 na yung A Song of Praise. Yung isa naman, sumali naman ako 2018, Himig Handog. Yeah. Himig Handog 2018, and we got sa top 10. Yeah. And actually may kasama ko dito si Direk Mel Magno, is a direct. So baka nanonood din siya. Direk, hello, Direk Mel. So yan. We got to top 10, no? Ang kanta is Wala Kang Alam. Naku, napakasakit, sobrang sakit niya. And this was sung by Sam Mangupan. Then after that, yun na, I joined na mga competitions na hindi na siya sa mainstream, no? Hindi na siya sa TV. Parang indie competitions na lang siya. So far, okay naman yung pagsali ko sa mga competitions. Okay naman, though syempre minsan may times din na, of course, pag competitions, may connotation yan na parang may merong iba na may politics involved. Let's get real.
Right.
Meron talagang ibang
Alam
politics.
mo, the way I look at yung competition kasi, it's very subjective. A good example,
Yeah.
if you go back to history, Metropop, like anak ni Freddie Aguilar, didn't win.
Mm.
Pero yun ang naging popular. And it was
Yeah.
interpreted in different languages. Tapos may mga songs din sa Metropop ang tawag nila during that time na nag-evolve na sa doon. May mga songs doon na hindi siya champion top winner, pero siya yung naging byword household song na interpret. So, you never know Tapos may mga songs naman na written na for quite some time, tapos na-revive. A good example, Tala. Tala has been recorded by Sarah G for quite some time, tapos nagkaroon na ng second wave. You Are My Song, sung by Martin Rivera. Pero mas naging popular siya when it was interpreted by Richie, na balik kay Martin.
Yeah.
Yung future ng song Now, your particular case, what are your dreams as position, career-wise, your songwriting? Anong dream ng isang Martin regarding that portion of your life?
Yeah. Ako, ang dream ko was to compose more songs that will touch people. Na base doon sa aking experiences. Base sa aking personal experience. And actually meron ako na isa pang composition on the way. Meron pa ako isang composition on the way. This is about ang pinaka-gist nito is kahit anong mangyari, huwag kang bibitaw. Dahil nandyan lagi siya para umalalay sa'yo. Right. Hindi mga tao na nasa ano. Yeah. So yun ang ano ko, yun ang pinaka aim ko, to touch more lives through my music, through my songs and through my music.
Now, Martin, yung mga composition mo, are they predominantly in Filipino or in Tagalog, or there's some English songs too?
May English song din. May English songs din po. But I seldom write English songs. Kasi although this is very also subjective din. Kaya lang, ang sa akin kasi, ang opinion ko is kapag Tagalog kasi mas may kurot sa puso. No, mas may kurot sa puso. At the same time, yeah. And at the same time, mas may connect sa tao. Mas may connect siya sa tao.
Kaya mas madamdam
for
kasi
me,
pag Tagalog
Yes po. And for me kasi, mas na-express ko kasi ang sarili ko sa Tagalog compared to English.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
so
before we continue,
yeah.
Okay. So before we continue yung fourth part natin, I know there's one more performance or composition na gusto mo iparinig sa amin. And what is this composition at what is the title at yung reason behind it? Ano yung why what was the inspiration?
Okay. Ito actually this one is an English song. No, ito ay English song. I think sa lahat ng love songs, ito lang ata English song na na-compose ko. Yeah. This is entitled Worth the Wait. Yeah, Worth the Wait. Yeah.
Ano yung paghihintay yan, ha? Ano yung paghihintay, ha? Okay.
This actually
pinagdadaanan, ha?
Okay. Side story. Sorry, may side story ulit ako. Ano ba yan? Ay, kung nakikinig ka, huwag ka na makinig. Okay. So, ganito yun. Meron kasi akong crush na crush. That time, like 2013, 2014. Meron akong 2013. Meron akong crush na crush. Sinabi ko sa kanya na crush ko siya. No? Kaya lang sabi niya, di pa ako ready kasi actually siya kakagaling lang niya sa breakup. So, sabi ko, ganun ba? Pero handa naman kitang mahalin eh. Sabi ko sa kanya. Sabi niya, siguro sa tamang panahon. Sige. Kaya sabi ko, sige, maghihintay ako hanggang maging ready ko. Yeah. So ito na. Ito na yun. Worth the wait.
Anong title niya is what? Anong title uli, Martin?
This is titled Worth the Wait.
Worth the Wait. Okay. So our listeners and viewers, ito po yung composition, Worth the Wait.
The first time I saw you, your smile just blew me away, like a ray of sunlight shone on me. From then on I never stopped admiring you like a painting. Your eyes and lips, oh so perfect. I'm in love, yeah. In my dreams I even see you will have children in the future. You and me growing old together. I will wait for you forever. I won't stop staring at you. I won't stop loving you, and I won't get tired of it, 'cause you are really, really worth the wait. I say, you're really worth the wait.
Yeah.
Now, meron ka bang na-compose na song na parang hindi ka masyadong happy?
Yeah. Meron ako na-compose na I mean, I'm not happy with the song.
Yeah.
Meron ako na-compose na song na I think napakababaw. No, napakababaw. And I really don't like it. And kaya ang ginawa ko noon po, dinilit ko talaga. Dinilit ko yung song na yun kasi
Okay.
ano na yun recorded na yun and everything. Recorded na yun. Kaya sabi ko, ang pangit. Sabi ko, ang pangit. Okay, delete. Okay, move on. Move on tayo sa ibang kanta.
When you say ang pangit, are you just being very critical of your work? Or you have not, have you asked another person for a second opinion? How does it work?
No, actually, ganito nga po eh. I think I was very critical of my work. Siguro dahil din gusto ko lang na, you know, yung standard ng musicality, on of course the lyrics itself and the arrangement of composition. Parang, actually sabi nga nila okay. Ito pa talaga, sorry. On a side note, sabi nila, ano ka ba? Ba't ka napapangitan doon? Isa sa favorite song namin yan. Ha? Ano favorite song? Ang pangit-pangit! Sabi kong gano'n, pangit-pangit, bakit yung nagustuhan? Bahala ka dyan. Basta kami nagustuhan namin, ikaw napapangitan ka. Ewan ko, siguro dahil minsan kasi may time na minamadali ko yung song, yung paggawa ng song. Yeah, minsan kasi as for me, minsan yung pag minamadali ko yung song, yung hindi ko na-extract lahat ng juices na yung lahat ng emotions na kailangan ko ibigay dun sa song.
Minsan kasi baka like what I said, maybe you're just too critical of your work. Maybe you need to have, kasi music is the parang ano siya kanya-kanya interpretation, kanya-kanyang take on that. So I think instead of you being so critical, let other people hear it and let there be the judge. Especially nowadays, di ba? Right. May mga kanta nga ngayon na parang bakit naging sikat yan. Pero iba yung touch niya sa ibang tao. Now, Martin, doon sa mga napagdaanan mo from your childhood to where you are today, ano yung lessons na pwede mong i-share sa amin? Sa listeners and viewers.
Yeah. Siguro in my 31 years na nandito sa mundo, ang pinaka may bibigay ko lang, kahit anong mangyari, kahit bagsakan ka ng buong mundo, huwag kang mag-alala. Dahil nandyan ang Diyos para sa. Kaya gustong-gusto ko yung words ni Saint Augustine. Ang sabi niya, when you have nothing left but God, you will come to realize that God is more than enough. So, that time, yung time na yon na nasa kalsada ako natutulog, sige lang, serve ka lang, lingkod lang ako sa Diyos. Wag lang, yung faith ko, hindi nawala. And, yun nga, nagpadala si Lord ng instrumento. So, ito, basta, kung ano yung sitwasyon mo ngayon, kung nahihirapan ka sa buhay, kung feeling mo ang lungkot-lungkot mo kasi alone ka, don't be. Because hindi mo lang alam, si Lord nasa tabi mo lang.
Amen. Now, yung sa mga taong gustong i-follow ka, what are your social media addresses na pwede nilang i-follow ka at maparinig o can hear your other works na hindi natin mako-cover today? So, Facebook page, you have a Facebook page, I know, and it is?
Be Natural Music Productions.
Okay, it's a Be Natural Music Production. Yung po yung Be Natural Music Production, yung po yung kanyang kumpanya na he does movie scoring. So yung mga friends natin na interesado, you could always look at the Be Natural Music Productions, and he does musical scoring. He, as you know already, he composed the songs. At the same time, nag-arrange din po siya. May mga choir siya, so he goes all over the country as well as before the prior to pandemic or pandemia, meron siyang mga outside of the country as well. Now, so you have Be Natural Music Productions. Yes. Tapos sa YouTube, I know you have a YouTube account as well.
Yes po, my YouTube account is Be Natural Music Productions Official.
Okay, now meron ka pa bang ibang social media platform that they could follow you?
Yeah, so far yun pa lang po. Yeah, yun pa lang.
Okay.
Dalawa pa lang.
Okay, kailan nabuo yung Be Natural at bakit naging ang pangalan ng pinuha Be Natural Music Production? Okay.
Be Natural Music Productions was established formally in 2019, January 16, 2019. Yeah. So ang storya nito, actually sa totoo lang, hindi ito yung first choice ko sa pangalan. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have ito yung pinaka nasa baba ng choices ko. Yeah. And meron ako mga the usual pangalan ng mga yun talaga merong ring sa then eto Be Natural Music Productions ang na-approve, sabi nung naglakad yun. Sabi ko sige, go, Be Natural tayo. Then alam mo, sabi nila, ang ganda nung pangalan ng ng company mo kasi talaga may ring, Be Natural talaga. Oo, natural. Natural na natural. Sabi ko, yeah, oo. So, yun. So far, it's going well naman. Itong Be Natural Music Productions.
Good. Now, you've been doing musical scoring, correct?
Yes, po.
Yeah. Okay, and how many of these films have you scored? Ilang movies na yung nagawa natin? Okay.
Ang nagawa ko po sa scoring are tatlong indie films, no?
Yeah.
Tatlong indie films. The first one was Run, no? Directed by by Mel Magno of Mel Magno Film Company. Then the second, actually itong run was a BL series, no? A BL series.
Okay.
So, 'di ba syempre nung pandemic na medyo nauso-uso yun. Then yung second was Sin, no? It's also a BL series, full BL series. Then the third one was titled ito hindi na siya BL. Ang title nito is Huling Hibla or The Last Strand. Yeah. Featuring Juno Urbano, Mr. Juno Urbano, also known as Mr. Shuli. Yeah.
Mr. Shuli.
So yes. So ito actually yung Huling Hibla ipapalabas pa lang siya. Ipapalabas pa lang siya sa mga sinihan.
Oh, interesting. Now, see, ang bilis ng oras, naka 1 hour and 30 minutes ka na. So, congratulations on your first live interview, and I know marami pang susunod na mga mag-interview sa'yo, especially now that your music is out in the world. But ano yung last message mo sa mga supporters mo, listeners, viewers natin? And I know you do have a choir that you teach. So ano yung message mo before we end? Okay.
Sa lahat ng mga nakikinig, yun lang. Basta kapit lang. No? Kapit lang. Okay, lagi magtiwala sa Diyos. Second, please do support. Please do like my Facebook page and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Marami pa po doon. Marami pa po mga songs na hindi na i-play dito. And I'm sure matutuwa kayo doon sa mga songs niya.
Ano yung address yung music channel mo, Martin?
Yes po. Ang YouTube channel ko po is The Natural Music Productions Official. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And the Facebook page is The Natural Music Productions.
Okay, sabi ni Gina Marcos, ang ganda-ganda naman ng mga songs na na-compose mo. Nakaka-touch, congrats, sabi niya. Tapos si Edna sabi niya, snippets po ng Huling Yugto. Is that a title of a song? Tapos sabi ni Makoy Estudicio, second month old na yata para sa anak niya na si Catalina Sharla. Yun. So, ano yung Huling Yugto? What's that Huling Yugto?
Okay, actually that's that one. Kung gusto niyo siya mapakinggan, punta po kayo sa aming Facebook page or YouTube channel. Naka-post po siya doon. Actually, ito sinasabi ko na it was my last testament before I leave this world. That time.
Grabe ka.
Yeah. Alam mo, ang ano dito, ang chorus nito was, ito na ang huling yugto ng ating kwento. No? Huling yakap, huling sulyap, at huling ngiti. Tapos, kapag ako'y nawala na, wag kang luluha. Dahil ang gusto ko, lagi kang masaya. At pag nakahanap ka na ng iba, sana maalala mo pa rin. Parang ganon. Yun ang pinaka-gist.
Ganon yung theme.
Yes,
well, firstly, maraming salamat at sa pagpapunlak. It's a privilege not only to know you, but to know yung pinagdaanan mo, and then you take away the message na binigay mo. It's very inspiring, very motivational, especially in this day and age. Secondly, maraming salamat sa oras. Alam ko it's a very busy day for you, especially on a Saturday. Maraming salamat sa pagpapunta. Siguro ang gagawin natin, once I close the show, patugtugin na lang natin ulit yung sa kanya, yung second song. Ano yung title niya? Dahil sa kanya.
Ikaw pala?
Ikaw pala. Ay patugtog natin ba sa ending ng show. So again, maraming salamat, Martin John Arellano. Thank you for gracing our show. At like before I close the show, to everybody, kapit lang, saka total surrender. At every time I close the show, I always tell people, be kind. You can never go wrong with kindness. and
Correct.
any act of kindness that you do to people, to other people, I practically guarantee you that it will go back to you in so many ways. So with that po, maraming salamat. Again, sa kanya, patugtugin natin yung song na sa kanya kasi ang dami nagre-request na sana buuin yung song. So, for your listening pleasure, while we sign off, papatugtugin po namin ang composition na sa kanya, written and composed, of course, none other than Martin John Arellano. Good night, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Ito po yung sa kanya.
Di ko na maalala nang ako'y huling dumako sa iyong dambana, Panginoon. Ako'y nagtatanong, tila may kulang. Pinilit kong tumingin sa kung saan. Akala ko doon ay masusumpungan, ngunit ng aking madatnan, ika'y di matagpuan. Hanggang ako'y tumungo sa iyong tahanan, doon ko naramdaman tunay na kapahingahan. Ikaw pala ang matagal ko nang hinahanap. Ikaw pala ang kasagutan sa hinahangad nitong kaluluwa. Ikaw pala ang maghihilom sa mga sugat ko. Ikaw pala ang magpupuno sa kakapusan ko. Ikaw pala ang magbubuo sa durog kong puso. Ikaw pala, Panginoon. Katawan mo at dugo ngayon'y aking tinatanggap. Salamat sa pag-ibig mo, O Kristo. Ikaw pala ang matagal ko nang hinahanap. Ikaw pala ang kasagutan sa hinahangad nitong kaluluwa. Ikaw pala ang maghihilom sa mga sugat ko. Ikaw pala ang magpupuno sa kakapusan ko. Ikaw pala ang magbubuo sa durog kong puso. Ikaw pala, Panginoon. Ikaw pala ang matagal ko nang hinahanap. Ikaw pala ang kasagutan sa hinahangad nitong kaluluwa. Ikaw pala ang maghihilom sa mga sugat ko. Ikaw pala ang magpupuno sa kakapusan ko. Ikaw pala ang magbubuo sa durog kong puso. Ikaw pala, Panginoon. Ikaw pala, Panginoon.
just like a friend from back home. This is your Filipino radio experience in Las Vegas. PHLV Radio. PHLV.